I see your WordPress logo up there. Does that tie into this strongly in any way? Or?
Blogging, yes, we can go. Blogging is like I said, is one of the most important things I believe for a consumer. The reason why blogging is so important, from a search engine optimization perspective, I always think about algorithms and the way Google thinks. So I think the way Google wants me to think. And Google's biggest thing is refresh content. The more refresh content you have, the better rankings you're going to get. It's part of the variables with also traffic and all those different things. Blogging is able, again, to capture an audience, tell them what your message is without having a PR firm involved, without having to pay all this extra money. Having a blog allows you to put coupons out, give out announcements, give out anything that it is that you want. Newsletters. You can just have your newsletters on your blog. You don't ever have to pay vertical response again. And it's a free aspect. We utilize WordPress for everything. WordPress is hands down the best platform out there right now. I believe just with the open source, we can manipulate WordPress into anything. So we use WordPress for people's actual websites as well as blog. WordPress blogs have never failed. I've used LiveJournal, I've used Blogger, I've used a lot of different ones, and WordPress has never failed. It's an absolutely wonderful way, and it's so user-friendly. You just go in and you add post, and it looks kind of like a Word doc, where you just add a title and you can write in Word, and you know how you highlight it, and you hit the B button, and it makes it bold. You can underline it, and if you want to make a hyperlink, you just use the intertwine, and it's so consumer-friendly that WordPress is the best way to blog out there. Now, if you have a blog and you're just going to keep it there, there's no point to have one. But if you do have a blog, it's just the same thing as Facebook and Twitter. You want to make sure it's updated every single day, at least 5 times a day. Because Googlebots, they're constantly crawling that. And the more it gets crawled, the better credibility you're going to get. And also with your Facebook page, let me go ahead and bring up our blog. We have the share this. So when somebody's on our blog and they want to see it, we have a lot of different blogs. Blogs is a broad term. Blogging is an easy way to have a message out fast and not have to make static pages for each message. We need a new web page for each message. Our blog, we have blog.SEOWhat, which is tips and tricks and news and whatever we want to talk about. We have articles.SEOWhat.com, which is articles that we write about better practices for online marketing. We have news. Which is our press releases that we do. And we use WordPress for all of that. So within this, one of my things I just talked about was the Google May Day. So on our blog, this is kind of my social media homepage. So what I have here is you can follow us on Facebook. We actually have a Kindle book. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on YouTube. So from our blog, it's giving us refresh content. This also streams into the search engines as news and all those different things. The thing about blogs is you need to get people there in order for them to know it's there. So it's a little bit more work than having a Twitter account where it's private, where its friends can like and all those different things. But blogging is extremely important, especially if you have a lot of things to get across to your customers. From an SEO perspective, it's a must-have. But what I consider a blog is your social media page, if you have a website. Is where you talk about everything. And then when you go here, and if you go to my Buzz page, this is also on my Buzz page, it's also on my Twitter page. So anytime I blog, it goes to all my social media outlets. So I don't have to do it to go to Twitter and talk about this again. I don't have to go to Buzz and talk about it again. I don't have to go to Facebook and talk about it again. We intertwine everything through Ping FM.
So Ping FM does talk to WordPress and Blogger and LiveJournal and all of them?
It talks to every single one of them. Yeah. There's not one that I don't think Ping FM doesn't use.
Okay.
Yeah. And the reason, again, I like it, and I'll keep repeating it, it has not broke. And there's a lot out there that break constantly.